uniquely dedicated to classical Thangka paintings, Buddhist art gallery, premier destination for Thangka art.
DLK diapers, happy baby, happy you. Available in every size, for every stage.
We supply world-class kitchen solutions, creating unforgettable food experiences. Green Kitchen, from setup to service.
Ready to ride. E-Track, power your journey. By JJ2.
Every bean carries the soul of Bhutan. Bold, smooth, and full of harmony. Mountain Cafe, more than a drink. It's a taste of home, a moment of peace.
From classics to trends, your garment hub. Penchu Central.
Look for the sign of convenience. The Big Mart. From daily needs to home essentials, everything you need is right here.
Known for its excellence in visa application, Smart Education is one of the top agents who can truly help you achieve success. Apply now to study in Australia, New Zealand, UK, USA and Europe. Visit us or register in the link below and we will call you. Be smart, choose smart.
Step into Tashi Namgay Resort, a peaceful retreat where Bhutanese tradition meets modern comfort.
What a beautiful tile!
Chari tiles, beautiful tiles for your beautiful home, available in a variety of Bhutanese designs.
Uniquely dedicated to classical Thangka paintings, Buddhist art gallery, premier destination for Thangka art.
DLK diapers, happy baby, happy you. Available in every size, for every stage.
We supply world-class kitchen solutions, creating unforgettable food experiences. Green Kitchen, from setup to service.
Ready to ride. E-Track, power your journey. By JJ2.
Every bean carries the soul of Bhutan. Bold, smooth, and full of harmony. Mountain Cafe, more than a drink. It's a taste of home, a moment of peace.
From classics to trends, your garment hub. Penchu Central.
Look for the sign of convenience. The Big Mart. From daily needs to home essentials, everything you need is right here.
Known for its excellence in visa application, Smart Education is one of the top agents who can truly help you achieve success. Apply now to study in Australia, New Zealand, UK, USA and Europe. Visit us or register in the link below and we will call you. Be smart, choose smart.
Step into Tashi Namgay Resort, a peaceful retreat where Bhutanese tradition meets modern comfort.
What a beautiful tile!
Chori tiles. Beautiful tiles for your beautiful home. Available in a variety of Bhutanese designs.
Uniquely dedicated to classical Thangka paintings, Buddhist Art Gallery, premier destination for Thangka art.
DLK diapers. Happy baby, happy you. Available in every size, for every stage.
We supply world-class kitchen solutions, creating unforgettable food experiences. Green Kitchen, from setup to service.
Ready to ride? E-Track, Power Your Journey by JJ2.
Every bean carries the soul of Bhutan. Bold, smooth, and full of harmony. Mountain Cafe, more than a drink. It's a taste of home, a moment of peace.
From classics to trends, your garment hub. Penchu Central.
Look for the sign of convenience. The Big Mart. From daily needs to home essentials, everything you need is right here.
Known for its excellence in visa application, Smart Education is one of the top agents who can truly help you achieve success. Apply now to study in Australia, New Zealand, UK, USA and Europe. Visit us or register in the link below and we will call you. Be smart, choose smart.
Step into Tashi Namgay Resort, a peaceful retreat where Bhutanese tradition meets modern comfort.
What a beautiful tile!
Chori tiles. Beautiful tiles for your beautiful home. Available in a variety of Bhutanese designs.
Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. It's a cold, rainy day here at Changlimitang Thimphu, and it's all about glory. This fixture is all about the team that will win will go through to the quarterfinals. ALTYN ASYR will take on Al-Shabab in the final group fixture of the AFC Challenge League. This is the Group A of the West Zone, and these two teams will lock on. They are tied on points, but Al-Shabab, they have the better goal difference. Joining you from the commentary box is me, Abbas Kimire, and Tenzing Numfo Thinley. Welcome once again, brother.
Kuzambo Garalu. Hello, everyone. Like Avash rightly mentioned, all eyes will be on this game because both these teams are tied on points, yet ALTYN ASYR is the one who is on the top position on goal difference, but it is a slender lead as we can see. Nevertheless, both these teams looking to uplift their own country's name as well as their club's name. We could see the players' jerseys proudly hung in the locker room along with the AFC captain armband. This will be a crucial, spectacular game indeed in this final day of AFC Challenge League group stage out here at Chan Lemitang.
Well, both the teams, they have been unbeaten. A draw will do for ALTYN ASYR as they are better on goal differences, whereas for Al-Shabab, they are to qualify for the quarterfinals. They have to win this fixture. A win is a must for Al-Shabab. A draw is enough. A win or a draw is enough for ALTYN ASYR. Both the teams had made their way to the stadium few moments earlier. You can see there is a drizzle in the stadium. It has been raining for the past 2 days.
Indeed, I believe people are already aware that the cyclone, if I'm not wrong, in the Bay of Bengal has been affecting. Look at those smiles on the players. They know how important this is, but all of them are super confident, especially with 2 unbeaten streak coming into this game. Players walking in. Here's the goal scorer, the one who scored from the penalty in that first game. What a game this would be. Avash, what do you think? Like you did mention that ALTYN ASYR do have a slender advantage because if this game ends in a draw, I believe they will qualify as the top team from the table for the quarterfinals.
Well, the interesting fact is Al-Shabab are the team who were not the champions of their league. They qualified because they won one of their cups that made them qualify for this competition. But as of now, they are one of the contenders. They played well against their opposition in the last game.
Indeed, Avash, this game is all for that top spot in this group stage. ALTYN ASYR from Turkmenistan and Al-Shabab from Oman. Out here, we have the points table. Until now, today is the last match day of Group A, and we can see ALTYN ASYR in the lead with 6 points and 3 goal difference. And right behind them, we have Al-Shabab with 2 games played, both won and with 6 points.
Abdasata and Paro FC, they have no chance of qualifying for the quarterfinals, but they will fight for glory tonight in the 6 p.m. kickoff local time here at Chang Limitang. Well, if the altitude wasn't enough, now it's the rain and the weather. It is cold out here in Chang Limitang, out here in Thimphu, and it is for the glory. ALTYN ASYR will take on Al-Shabab. ALTYN ASYR, the team from Turkmenistan, will take on the Omanian team. There you go, the official match ball of the AFC Challenge League. This is the 2nd edition of the AFC Challenge League since it was rebranded. The 2nd season, AFC Challenge League. A chance for teams from growing footballing nations to make their mark in an international stage.
Now, Avash, talking about the weather, it is drizzling. I think the damage has already been done on the pitch, especially when you are playing on artificial turfs. It is going to get tricky. The ground is slippery. So do you think, because both these teams, even though they have both high chances, 2 games, 2 wins, What do you think their motivation or their mood would be like going into this game? Because we did see the players coming on with smiles, but I think in the back of their mind they might be a bit concerned about the slippery conditions of the ground.
Well, they will be careful, they will be cautious, and especially the temperature out there on the field is 15 degrees Celsius. I feel Turkmenistan, with the topography, geographical alignment they come from, they are habituated to that. But I think for Al-Shabab, it will be difficult. But if you see Al-Shabab's previous games, they have shown no signs of fatigue, especially while scoring the goals. They have been sharp, they have been doing everything, but ALTYN ASYR, they have that advantage of an extra goal that might make them qualify for the quarterfinals.
Absolutely, Avash. Because in football, the slightest of stats matter a lot, carries huge weightage. Now, in a while, we will see the starting lineup. But before that, let me tell you all that it is going to be an unchanged 11 for both these clubs. Now, I was talking about the starting lineup, because when you're playing and your team has gained that momentum into the tournament, so this is my personal perception. I believe the coach is sticking to that same game plan, same formation. He doesn't want to change anything because things are going too well. Now, I think it is common sense and in football as well. When things are going wrong, you can't make much changes, but unless you have a bold decision to make. So what do you make out of that unchanged 11 for both ALTYN ASYR and Al-Shabab today?
Well, for both the coaches, the team lineups in the previous game, I think he felt it clicked, and these teams have dug out good results in the previous fixture, winning it convincingly. So for the matter of fact, it's going to be interesting to see both teams without any changes. But here's the fact: it is ALTYN ASYR who have more yellow cards than Al-Shabab. Al-Shabab, they have been disciplined in this competition. They only 3 players in the past 2 games have gotten yellow cards, whereas you talk about ALTYN ASYR, it was the second match against Paro where 4 players were yellow carded, whereas Paro had 5 players. We'll talk about Paro in the second game, but for now, and in the first game for ALTYN ASYR, there were 3 players against Abdul Sattah getting yellow card. That takes the tally to 7 players on yellow. They have to be careful. If they win here and progress to the quarterfinals, it will be difficult. Also, we have a slot for the team from all the group stages that has the best performance, who comes second. One team will progress, and for either of these teams, that can be beneficial. Yellow cards, red cards, everything will be on the radar for them to qualify. It's not just about goals.
So talking about yellow cards, ALTYN ASYR, when they have played those 2 games, there has been a total of 12 yellow cards and 1 red card. So that speaks a lot. Maybe the game was too physical, or maybe there were some heated moments, the escalations on the ground, on the pitch. What do you make out of today's game? I believe it is going to be more than intense today because so many things are at stake out here. So do you think we will see more yellow cards today as well?
Maybe, maybe not. The maybe aspect I am mentioning because since it's all about those 3 points, right? So they might be a physical battle that we can see, and maybe not because also for maybe I say it's going to be slippery. So one mistimed tackle, you might get a yellow card. Sometimes when you run in the rain, you might take your body too much forward, and the might not be is the fact that it's a bit cold out here. So play the muscle factor that comes into practice. They might not run to the fullest. Maybe not.
I agree. That's logical reasoning out here because taking into consideration the slippery ground conditions out here. Now, there are instances where players have lost their control on that challenge tackle, which have resulted in so many bookings and cards out here. In the local league as well, especially when it rains, it is going to get trickier. But this is the continental stage. So many things are at stake. Like I mentioned earlier, both these teams are looking to top their table and advance to the quarterfinals. I reckon when you have come to this game with 2 games, 2 winning streak, you want to end on a high note, getting all 3 wins. Nevertheless, both these clubs have what it takes to be the top in this Challenge League.
Well, the AFC music has started echoing in the stadium and the banner is out. Moments from now, the players will also enter. Let's have a starting lineup look at ALTYN ASYR. Babajanov starts, Soyunov, Anamayradov, Maratvek, along with his teammate Myradov, Berdiev, Rasul, Hojubov and Nur Muradov. An unchanged lineup for ALTYN ASYR from Turkmenistan.
Here's the starting lineup for Al-Shabab from Oman. This is their maiden appearance in this AFC Challenge League. Nevertheless, their results speak different story. It is an unchanged 11 today for Al-Shabab as well. But the players to watch who have already been on the score sheet are their jersey number 4, Majid Salim, and their jersey number 10, Kenan Maleko from Ethiopia, along with Muhammad Al-Kafri, 3 goal scorers until now for Al-Shabab club.
There you go, the match officials we can see on our screens. The referee for this game will be Nur Safarov Firdevas from Uzbekistan. Assistant referees Ruslan Serdazidinov from Uzbekistan and assistant referee Talal Al-Shamari from Kuwait. Both the teams are ready. You can see both the teams on your screen. On full white kit is ALTYN ASYR from Turkmenistan. In turquoise jersey we have Al-Shabab club.
It is pouring cats and dogs now out here. It was just drizzling earlier, but now it is raining heavily out here. So there are the match officials' name. Avash did read out their names earlier on. Nevertheless, this game, as diverse as it gets, so many players. But let me remind you all, ALTYN ASYR is the only club in this Challenge League playing without a single foreign signings. Nevertheless, they do have 10 players who are playing in the senior national team for Turkmenistan. This battle will be fierce out here. They are playing for that top spot in the group stage of the AFC Challenge League 2025 out here at Chanlemata.
Well, this is a competition of margins, my friend. Though both these clubs have done better, it's ALTYN ASYR who take the edge and are currently seated at the top of the table. Final checking of the goalpost nets being done by the officials. Soon enough, we will see a mighty clash between two mighty teams. This is the continental competition, the third tier of AFC called AFC Challenge League. There you go, in your turquoise kit is Al-Shabab.
Both these teams have had goal scorers. Al-Shabab, 3 different goal scorers. ALTYN ASYR, likewise, but their jersey number 10, the forward Raman Mirad Berdiev, has scored twice in that previous game against Paro FC, both from same angle, but what goals they were out here at Chanlemata. Final talking amongst the group as of now.
Ibrahim, the goalkeeper, the tall man. Final prayers going on. We will be kicking this game in a while. Nothing to be left unturned. It's all about glory. It's all about 3 points. For Al-Shabab, it has to be all 3 points if they are to qualify for the quarterfinals. ALTYN ASYR, a draw is enough. A win or a draw is enough for ALTYN ASYR. But I don't think any of the team will stay in the back foot. They will go on, they will attack. And the captain is ready. Hatim is ready to pass the ball to get the game going. We're waiting for the confirmation signal from match commissioner Shatavong Sirimanothom from Laos. Will give the signal to the referee Firdevas from Uzbekistan for the kickoff. And there you go, with that whistle we start the final game of these two teams. Al-Shabab trying to attack from the very start. On the ball now, ALTYN ASYR. Wonderful ball now, this time from the flank. That's an offside.
First offside of the game out here, but both this team look really prepped up to give their everything in this final match of the AFC Challenge League group stage. Al-Shabab with the possession as of now, down the left hand side, got man up in front, slowly building up from the back, trying to gain on the momentum.
Al-Shabab, Al-Mushafri passing his teammate now. Hatim, long ball forward. That will be an offside. But what a wonderful pass that was. The striker made a quick run, but too quick in this instance.
The vision was nice, the run was nice, I believe, but the timing could have been a bit better if that had to turn out into a good goal scoring opportunity. Otherwise, a goal as well. Less than 2 minutes on the clock. We are seeing an intense battle, especially up in front in the penalty box of both these oppositions.
Well, both teams, they are trying to attack from the very first moment. There you go. The double goal scorer, the man with the brace in the previous fixture, Mairat Berdiev against Paro FC. Almost scored the same kind of goals. Now there will be a throw-in for Al-Shabab. Beg your pardon, ALTYN ASYR, which will be a long throw. It will be a dipping ball inside the box. That has been cleared, but not out of danger. Trying to go for his luck. Goalkeeper fumbles a little bit, Ibrahim, but no harm done. It's a good start.
The goalkeeper especially need to be really mindful about the ground conditions, especially with those long-range shots, because the slippery ground conditions are going to test their judgments today and their reflexes as well.
Passing the ball forward once again is Al-Shabab from their half. Now from the far side, they will try an attack. Wonderful footwork, but not able to keep the ball in thanks to the opposition defender. It will be a throw-in for Al-Shabab. On the far side, they are trying to attack. Look how many bodies they have committed forward. That's spear of a ball. Tried a long ranger and almost gone in. What an attempt that was from Al-Shabab. Think that was the captain, Hatim. Went for his luck. Missed by inches.
I reckon everyone would have been caught off guard if that went in. But that low foot drive and that powerful shot could have made those raindrops fell off from the football net if that touched and hit the back of the net.
4 minutes in, and it has been Al-Shabab who are trying to attack. They have come close to a goal. We will see that chance in a replay in a while, but for now it will be Al-Shabab once again trying to build from the far side. They are taking the time. Hatim on the ball. Shab was the man. Wonderful footwork. Hatim back on the ball. There is an option on the right. Al-Mushafri was making a run. He is still there on the right flank. They decide to go up. Majid now back to Hatim. They are trying to pull the oppositions forward. That was not the best of passes. Just went on to hit a defender. And the goalkeeper collects it finally.
There's the replay. The first shot of the game. Not on target, but inches away from getting inside and hitting that back of the net. That shot was hit by the team captain, Hatim, who is yet to score, but guy has what it takes to be on the score sheet.
Easily guided this time by Al-Mushafri. Majid now playing it wide. Yeah, playing a possession football. Hatim on the ball. Al-Mushafri, wonderful pass. Can he cross the ball? He does. But too long, too far. There were some jerseys of Al-Shabab lurking in the box.
That was Al-Mushafri with that cross for that far post. Unfortunate we didn't see his teammate make the most out of that situation, but that is what Al-Shabab are capable of, whipping in crosses but unfortunate to not find a teammate as of now.
Making the throw-in, Hojovov, who is also on a yellow card, has to be careful. They are to go on to the quarterfinals. They might be missing some games.
Less than 6 minutes into this game, and we already see both these teams want to get that early lead early on.
Al-Shabab attacking from the flank. Shab now to Hatim. Yashin on the ball. Look how many bodies ALTYN ASYR have committed at the back. Long diagonal cross from the far side. I think that went on to hit their very own player, Kaninan, and the ball goes out. Unlucky there, Kaninan. Or maybe didn't think quick.
Absolutely unlikely. I think he should have been in a better position to make the most out of that, because that ball wasn't clear chance for him to get that early lead on. But the ground conditions are tricky, as I mentioned earlier, so I think the normal level of sharpness you have might not work. You might level that, but that part immensely at the moment out here in this ground conditions.
Well, the ball will skid, and both the teams, they will try to go for low long ranges. There was a ball for Kaninan, which goes out for a goal kick. Now, the way Al-Shabab are playing at the moment, they are attacking from the left and from the right.
There was the chance, another cross, this time from the left side. I believe Kaninan was aware, but couldn't get that final connection with the left foot. Oh, he went a bit forward, the ball came behind him. But nevertheless, these are the chances Al-Shabab are creating. Two dangerous crosses at the moment from both sides.
Well, he tried to control the ball, or maybe that was an improvised technique to tap the ball in. Almost missed the ball. Saweed now from the far side. It will be Al-Shabab who will bring the ball forward. Saweed back on the ball. Hatim waits. Pass doesn't finish. Long range effort! And once again, the ball goes wide, inches from the post. What a game this is turning out to be, especially for Al-Shabab. I was telling you, Numfo, they will go for the long ranges because the ball will skid. It's a wet surface. So they do.
Chase number 77, I believe, Muhammad Al-Ghafri was the one who took that one. Two similar chances and two similar outcomes. Edges away from the target. And there's the replay. Oh, there was Hatim again. Oh, Hatim took the first shot. And the rebound, it was Jews number 77, Al-Ghafri. Almost similar situation of that first shot as well.
Burdiev, he is a busy goalkeeper today, especially in the first 10 minutes of the game. Had a fighting game last time against Paro FC. Got injured and recovered well. Will be a throw-in for ALTYN ASYR. Haven't attacked in quite a moment. Will be a throw-in now. All the way back to the keeper. Tried the long ball, not quite successful. Wonderful recovery of the ball there by Majid. It seems like Anaev is injured.
I believe that sliding tackle was a bit of a concern, especially the reaction we saw on the screen from that player. I believe some damage might have been done, but good to see him back on his feet.
Let's have a look in the replay.
There was the challenge from Sued. I believe it wasn't much of a foul situation, but I think the connection on that was there.
Hatim trying to get to the end of the ball, but not quite successful. Still, they're putting pressure. Look how deep at the moment ALTYN ASYR are playing. Wonderful take. Full control. Once again going long. This time might have been a bit deflection, but no, says the referee. And this is what we were talking about. They are aiming from outside the box. Muhammad Al-Ghaffari takes his chance. Once again he misses.
Muhammad giving everything. Low foot shots, all those aerial balls. I believe they are into this game looking for the early lead.
Let's have a look at that chance once again. They are coming close.
Indeed, I believe shots are coming in one after another. All types, all kinds of shots. Low foot drive, the aerial ones. I believe we will get to see a goal soon enough. But from which team, not sure, but attacks are in favor of Al-Shabab at the moment.
Ganinan was choosing that ball. It will be a goal kick. Busy man today, Bardiev. Talk about Al-Shabab. Have won 2 convincing games. It's the 1-0 against Paro, and that was the game where they could have lost it. Paro were on a constant attack. Good recovery in the defense of Al-Shabab. Now they bring the ball forward. They're taking their time. Majid on the ball now. They're slowly building it. They're not going for the aerial balls. They are keeping the ball low. They know it's the rain that's playing a big factor in this match. Look at how many bodies once again ALTYN ASYR have committed back. Hatim now loses possession. It will be ALTYN ASYR. Not the best of passes. And Al-Mushafri let the ball go out. Hatim back on the ball. Mushab. Yashin passing it all the way to his teammate who almost lost possession. Al-Ghafiri on the ball. Brings it down. Suede. Hatim playing that pivotal role at the moment. Al-Mushafri chips the ball. Wonderful take. Ganinan passes the ball. And there was a run by Al-Ghafiri, but he couldn't get to the end of it. Still, it's in danger. They have passed the ball this time straight into the hands of Bardiev. What an amazing gameplay this was from Al-Shabab.
Al-Shabab indeed gaining on that momentum. Suede, his runs, his vision, the wall passes. They have been exploiting the defense line of ALTYN ASYR, who has been dropping down deep at the moment. So many numbers. Another shot from distance.
Well, it's going to be a long game because it's going to be all long range shots, and don't be surprised, Numpo, if you see a long range goal as the opener for this game. But now ALTYN ASYR, they try to attack. Let's have a look at that again.
Indeed, there was the chance. Kananen almost cutting it back, but didn't find that teammate. Another wall pass between Suede. Suede took his time, then across straight to the keeper, Bardiev. I believe if we see a long ranger today, like Vash mentioned, it wouldn't be a big surprise. We have seen a total of 9 goals, if I'm not wrong, out here, and a worldie. I think a player has already been injured. I think
it's Anaev, the goal scorer of the first game.
At the moment, both these teams 0-0, yet to score. If this game ends with this scoreline, I believe you all already know what the outcome is going to be in the points table. ALTYN ASYR have a slight advantage on goal difference, so if it ends in a draw, ALTYN ASYR will top the team. But there was the incident. His left elbow, I believe, has been bruised.
I think he got it earlier. But now all taped up. Anaev, the man who made the difference in the first game up against Abdul Sattar. Now this free kick will be taken. Hojanov's free kick straight into the hands of Ibrahim. Some action for Ibrahim in the early minutes of the game. Not so busy as the opposition keeper, Bardiev. From the far side, it's again Al-Shabab trying to build the ball, trying to build a comprehensive attack. Al-Mushafri. Majid plays it back to his teammate. Wonderfully, they're switching sides at the moment. They are finding it comfortable to pass the ball around. Wonderful pass that was, but well read by the opposition defender. So you know Still ball is in the ground, no foul, says the referee. Long ball. We take. Now ALTYN ASYR are on the possession, but they are not holding on to the ball, Numfo.
I believe they are in constant threat at the moment through all those numerous attacks from Al-Shabaab. They are compelled to drop down, increase those bodies, especially in the back line. As Suede come down, they have got chances, but they haven't got to show what they can do up in front, because constantly they have been busy in that defensive work.
Majid coming too forward at the moment. Tried to do a nutmeg, not successful. Lost the ball in the process. Now it's going to be a throw-in for ALTYN ASYR.
Especially, I believe, for Al-Shabaab, they really need to be mindful, because they are going all out on attack, and their centre backs are almost playing a high line, crossing the centre circle. So in this case, if ALTYN ASYR do get the ball, they will look for counter attacks.
Well, the game has progressed well, but not in the tempo we actually discussed. We were talking about the game being a bit slow in tempo as the rain still continues to pour down here in Changlimitang. Majid on the ball. Passes up to his teammate. Yakstan. Wonderful pass. Can he take the ball forward? Try to pass it to his teammate. Should have taken the ball. Still not out of danger. And Amardiov clears the ball. Once again, they are playing those long balls, which is not effective at the moment, Nympho.
Instances like this, I believe all the players have to be laser focused now, with those ground conditions and the rain still pouring down on the pitch. They are mindful, but what they think, what they anticipate, I believe the feet and the ground conditions have a different story to tell.
Wonderfully intercepted that one. Long ball again. Can he get to the end of it? Can he keep the ball in? And no, he can't. And these are the situations where you need to be careful, and he has injured himself in the process. Myradov. They could have built on it the way Al-Shabaab is building at the moment. Just keeping the ball low, making short passes. And now from the far side, they pass the ball. Once again, looking for his teammate. That will be a free kick for ALTYN ASYR.
Now ALTYN ASYR, we have been seeing them defend most of the time because they haven't got that momentum until now. As jersey number 17, Mirodov gets treatment on the other hand side. There has been instances where they have had slight chances, haven't been able to capitalize yet. That was the moment that made him lose his footing. Oh, an awkward landing it seems with that slide. Good to see him back on his feet. All the players fully drenched in this downpour. Yet, the energy, the motivations are high and warm to get things up and running. As ALTYN ASYR prepare to take that free kick. Cheers number 3. Suyunov, who has played and is playing in the Turkmenistan senior national team. We're almost reaching the 20 minutes mark of regular time. Both the teams yet to score a goal-less encounter at the moment. Like I mentioned earlier, if this game ends in a draw, it will be ALTYN ASYR who will top the group stage and advance to the quarterfinals on goal difference at the moment. They are holding on to this slender lead in the points table with a +1 goal difference compared to Al-Shabaab, who are in good form. Both these teams have won 2 consecutive games. They are looking to make that 3 out here. But it seems like Al-Shabaab is in the driving seat at the moment. Beautiful pass between the centre-backs. But the pace on the ball has been intensified by the wet conditions of the ground. Goal kick for ALTYN ASYR.
Well, the constant attack of Al-Shabaab continues. It's the 21st minute of the game. ALTYN, they're playing a 4-4-2 at the moment. Just those two strikers forward. Building the ball slowly, Muhammad Al Ghafari. Not rushing things. ALTYN, if you look at them, Nungpo, they are comfortable holding the ball, defending it, not trying to make any commitments up forward.
I reckon Avash ALTYN are also fully aware of the table standings. They are holding back and holding their ground, because if this game ends in a draw, automatically they will lead the points table and automatically advance to the quarterfinals. But you did mention earlier that we do have another spot for the knockout stages in the quarterfinals for the second best runners-up team. So both these teams might be eyeing for that one as well, but ALTYN has a slender advantage at the moment in goal difference. They did score 4 goals, conceded only 1. On the other hand, Al-Shabab has scored only 3 goals and conceded only 1 as well.
Game will start with the drop ball and will be taken by Majid. Passes on to Yakshan. Sheen all the way back to the keeper. As I was mentioning, Numfo, they are playing those short passes, trying to pull the opposition forward. They're trying to open up the play. Once again, they will build another attack. Kandinan coming deep to receive the ball. Hatim now. Sheen passing the ball, which has not been collected by his teammate Majid. Will be a throw-in for ALTYN. ALTYN will look for chances, especially the counter-attacks, and they will try to move forward only in the counter-attack, as it seems so far in the game.
Indeed, because Al-Shabab has been constantly putting up that pressure on the back line. They are compelled to drop down. So we see only 2 forwards for ALTYN, but they have what it takes to turn out counter-attacks into goals. And Al-Shabab need to be mindful about that, because we have seen instances wherein even the centre-backs come all the way to the halfway line to exploit that space.
It was a good take by Anael, but couldn't control the ball, couldn't hold possession. It was difficult for him to firstly receive the ball. Hatim, early pass to Kandinan, who has been flagged offside. But good move, this quick, clever thinking by Al-Shabab. They do look like the team that's going to score first in this game.
The level of focus you need, especially when you are playing up against speedy players, I think the back line of ALTYN needs to be acknowledged as well, because they know when to pull up and have those offside situations, especially for those runners of Al-Shabab, to have them caught offside.
From far side now, ALTYN with its some rare attacks. Will that be a corner or will that be a throw-in? It will be a throw-in. Good clearance there by Al-Mushaifri. Some pressure to Al-Shabab's defense at the moment. Look how heavy the rain is. You can see in the backdrop.
Everyone's drenched wet out here, but the energy has been high-spirited as always. A goal, I think, might change the intensity as in how.
Long ball. That was the battle of the 2 players of the opposition teams. They were fighting for it. Anaev trying to win the ball. Maybe the cross was intended for him.
I'm hoping, Avash, they have some change of clothes or extra jerseys, because we can see the conditions of the kits at the moment or at the pitch. They are fully drenched, they are wet. Especially, I believe, the goalkeepers. They don't have much running thing out here doing. You can see the conditions. Anaev all drenched up out here.
Well, in these kind of situations, we were talking about how these players were fighting with each other. Majid and Anaev.
I believe they are cold and they want that body warmth from each other.
Well, absolutely. I was talking about not just for the players, also for the broadcasters. It's difficult, especially to our cameraman friends. We'd like to thank them for giving us this uninterrupted game. Every angle, every frame. Hatim, wonderful pass it was, but well read by the opposition defender. They could have taken the ball forward. Still, it's Al-Shabab. Oh, going straight once again. Almost 30 yards out. It will be a goal kick. Once again, we've seen a glimpse of a long ranger.
Indeed, goalkeeper Bardiev needs to be really sharp, especially from those shots coming out of nowhere, and the pace on that ball with the power from the foot as well as the slippery ground conditions. I believe Bardiev is going to be super occupied today at this goal post.
Long ball forward, possession won straight away by Al-Shabab. They will take the time. Once again, it was Kaninan taking his chance.
The power on that, I believe if that was on target, it would have been another spectacular goal out here in this Challenge League. We have seen a total of 9 goals, and a long ranges out here has been coming on. I reckon we would get to see another one today.
4 games, 9 goals, not bad for this group. This is the West Zone Group A fixture going on. Later on at 6 p.m. local time, it will be the host side Power FC who will take on Abdas Atta. Ibrahim controlling the ball. Tall man Ibrahim gave his heart and soul, especially against Power FC. They won the game by 1-0, but could have gone any way because the way Power were playing, especially from the start of the second half, was a game that you will remember. Good possession control by Myrat Bardiev, now switching to the far side. Can he control the ball? That will run down for a corner. Some improvement from ALTYN ASYR, and they have won a corner. Can they go on to score this one?
Especially in an intense game, we never know which team is going to get the goal first. It has happened that a team completely dominating the ball possession, but the goal comes. Otherwise, might be seeing a similar situation out here. Al-Shabab has been dominating the ball possession, but ALTYN ASYR, through those slender chances, they are looking to make the most out of that. That long ranger pass found his right wing. What a defensive prowess from the defender.
Myradov trying to control that ball, but has won his team a corner. The corner comes in. There are some heads, and that is a goal. Captain Fantastic Babajanov strikes against the run of play, against the expense of Al-Shabab. ALTYN ASYR take the lead in the 29th minute of the game, and that is none other than the defender, Captain Babajanov. We were talking about this, and he has done so. Kisses the ground, prays up high, flexes his arms. It's 1-0 to ALTYN ASYR.
We were talking about having the ball possession in your favor, but then what matters is the goal, and that has come. It has come from Zafar Babayanov, making the most out of that first corner they've got in this game. And what a way to make that corner set piece count. Babayanov, there's the replay, a free header it seems. A defender did come with him but couldn't mark him, and he made the most out of that. Celebrating in style. I believe he is a Ronaldo fan as well, hitting that Sue on the touchline with his teammates, celebrating his first goal off the group stage. But what a time to get it.
Comment the hour, comment the man. Who else than your captain leading with example? Zafar Babajanov scores for his team, and they are now, as it stands, they will be going through to the quarterfinals. What a game this for ALTYN ASYR. In the first game, it was all again against the run of play. Anaev scored the important goal for his team. In this final group match of ALTYN ASYR, let's have a look at that again. Completely unmarked.
What a run-up. We could see him eyeing that corner, and all the way from the D area, Look at that closer. What an angle we have out here. Ibrahim completely beaten. Majid on the ground. The ball hits the back of the net, dropping down the raindrops from the football net. What a scene out here.
Well, I think it was Majid who should have done better. He should have cleared the ball. He had his sight on the ball. And if you had seen the replay, just before coming back, Majid tried to go a step forward. That might have reduced his pace and rhythm. Yakstan doesn't look good at the moment. He's limping.
I believe Al-Shabab are gutted now because they were the better team in terms of ball possession especially. And right after I mentioned that, especially there are games where one team dominates the ball possession, but it is the other one who gets the goal. Exactly that has happened out here. Al-Shabab was dominating the ball possession, but it is ALTYN Nasser who drew the first blood. ALTYN Nasser 1, Al-Shabab 0.
Taking the ball forward now with confidence. Nurmuradov loses possession. Now it will be Al-Shabab. Do they have the answer for ALTYN Nasser's leading goal? There is time. We just crossed the 31st minute mark of the game. You have around an hour of play. An early goal, you never know. But for now, there will be a substitution. It seems Al-Mushafri has come out and he will be replaced by his teammate.
Jersey number 3, Al-Musafir is replaced with
Al-Shabab
jersey number
really
20.
needs to get things up and running, especially after they have dominated almost 20 minutes of ball possession and also got 3 shots. Didn't go on target, but it was beautiful ones, only inches away from the target. Ibrahim gets it to Sued, dropping down, gets it back to Majid.
Al-Riyami is the player that has come on. Kaninan was offside, didn't go for the ball. This can be a chance for Al-Shabab. The goalkeeper this time commits forward and he doesn't allow his opposition to go on an attack. And here we see Majid is injured, pinching his legs at the moment. The tempo has increased, especially after that first goal. It's anybody's game.
Indeed, the intensity has intensified immensely out here as Majid was on the goal scorer list earlier on, scored a beautiful goal out here at this very venue, is on the ground now as Al-Shabab are preparing to take their first corner of the game.
Al-Riyami is the player who has come on in place of Mushafiri. It will be a corner. It was ALTYN Nasser who scored the goal from the corner, but now it is for Al-Shabab to equalize. It looked like the captain Hatim would have taken that, but he will not.
I believe that follow-up from jersey number 10, the top scorer for ALTYN Nasser, 2 goals. Mirad Berdiev did catch him on that challenge.
There are bodies inside the box for Al-Shabab. Chance goes in vain for Al-Shabab. Now the frustration will start to creep in on Al-Shabab. They have been the better team so far, but against the run of play, it has been ALTYN Nasser who have scored the goal. The Turkmenistan team are leading at the moment, and it looks like they will be the team to go on to play the quarterfinals if Al-Shabab does not score a goal here.
We are waiting for Al-Shabab's response because they have come from behind and they have scored goals in their previous games. Wouldn't be a new story if we get to see that out here.
It would be wonderful. Long range effort. The goalkeeper had his eye on the ball, had the time to glance at the ball. The ball did drop in front of Berdiev, but he took it cleanly. Good control, a good possession hold there by ALTYN Nasser. And Namardov was the player who tried to control the ball. Possession has been lost. Al-Shabab will try to move forward now. Now look how ALTYN Nasser play. They're pressing on the opposition. They know they have got the goal. They want to double their lead.
Exactly, Avash. Now they are getting that pocket of spaces up in front. Look at their positions. Almost all of them were defending earlier, but after that goal came, look at that shot. They have tried long ranges. This one they are getting closer every shot. This one is on target, but easy collection for Burdiev.
Hatim tried his luck this time, but now look at Hatim, how deep he plays for this team. Now they're pressing. This game has taken a good turn, especially after that goal. Ibrahim clears it long. Kaninan wins the possession. Hatim now looking for his teammate. Plays it far to Majid. Majid pushing forward. Now from the far side, Al-Malki. Once again, the help of those short passes here by Al-Shabab. Al-Riyami, the substitute. That another chance.
We can see how Hatim is following that shot, the run-up, because he knows the rebound, if it comes, he needs to make the most out of it and get an equalizer right on before the first half ends.
Kaninan's pass was intercepted, but they're again back on the ball. That will be a foul. And he looks desperate. Foul on the opposition. Al-Malki. Al-Shabab built once again from the middle of the park this time. Good control by Mushab, connecting with his teammate. Mushab back on the ball. Hatim back to Mushab. Wonderful pass. There is some space down there. They are finding those pockets of spaces. Now it's Al-Riyami. Ball hasn't been cleared well. This can be dangerous for ALTYN ASYR, but it's said as a handball. And a promising attacks breakdown once again for Al-Shabab.
There was the instance on that call of foul by jersey number 7 of ALTYN ASYR, Mirat Anef, bringing down the player from Al-Shabab, thus drawing a foul as ALTYN ASYR are in the lead with that goal from that corner set piece.
Not the best of header. Al-Shabab once again, they are in the possession. From the far side, it's overlapping run. Hatim. Kaninan on the ball. Can he make the right cross? Kaninan passes the ball. This can be a chance. Not the best of shots there from Majid, who has come forward to play. Big chance gone to waste once again. Nungpo.
They had bodies inside that 6 yards. Had to make the most out of it.
Once again, it will be Al-Shabab. Back to the captain. Will he score? And he does not. Had the chance, but didn't have much space.
Tight space, but we have seen instances where players have scored from that similar situation. Unfortunate for Hatim, we could clearly see he is upset with what went on with that chance. He would have wanted to get a better result out of that. Burdiev has been tested and trusted in goal for ALTYN ASYR. The clean sheet still intact.
ALTYN ASYR, they've only conceded 1 goal in this competition so far. Goalkeeper Burdiev. This can be dangerous. Not the best of passes there. Another player for ALTYN ASYR is down at the moment in the middle of the park.
Unfortunate scenes out here, but we don't want to see any player being pulled out on a stretcher, especially on the slippery ground conditions. Yet ALTYN ASYR has got that lead through that goal from their team captain. Choose number 2, Babayanov, his first goal of the AFC campaign, but what a time to get that out here when the team needed it the most, especially to break down that tempo and that constant ball possession dominance from Al-Shabab. There was the challenge in the air, I believe, awkward landing on the ground.
That was a disastrous landing, my friend.
Indeed,
Wouldn't call it awkward.
He still has his hand on the lower back. But good to see him back on his feet. Not some major concern.
Will be a throw in, quickly taken by Hojan Bob. Back to the defender this time. Plays it long. Oh, this can be a chance. A sudden chance has been given as a foul. What a chance it was for ALTYN ASYR. Now a player is down for ALTYN ASYR. It is Muhammad Al Ghafri. From the far side, it will be Al-Shabab. Al-Shabab bringing the ball forward. Oh, that could have gone in. Not the best of defenses by Soyunov. And it will be a corner. Everything happening here at Changli Mitang. Almost end of the first half, into the 42nd minute.
Referee Noor Safarov needs to pause the game because our player is still on the ground, and we will see a replay on what was that incident. Almost getting the lead double for ALTYN ASYR, but the foul, the whistle had been blown. The control that he had, a chance with Majid sacrificing his body, putting it on the line, made sure they didn't go 2 goals behind. At the moment, a player from ALTYN ASYR is receiving some treatment. We did see some red stains on his stockings. Never a good scene to see some players with those kind of injury out here on the pitch. But out here at the moment, everything is on the line. Big stakes to top the table of this AFC Challenge group stage. It seems like that is all for the player, the officials, indicating that there should be a substitution made.
Mushab might be game over for him.
What a player he has been. Muhammad Al Ghafri for Al-Shabab has scored once as his team prepare to take their second corner of the game. Muhammad Al Ghafri will make way, and in a moment we will have another player coming in place of him. Unfortunate for Al-Shabab. It's number 77.
For now, its corner will be taken by Hatim. We're almost done with the first half. To the 44th minute of the game. Can they equalize? That has been cleared. Will go out for a throw-in. How powerful that clearance was. The ball has entered the game. Throw-in for Al-Shabab. They are attacking at the moment. Long ball in, but the goalkeeper easily collects this one. No problem for Bardiev.
He has been tested and he is trusted. Immense pressure on him, but he has stood his ground. Still has his clean sheet, and his team is in the lead through that goal from the team captain. Another foul on Suwaid this time.
Still down. Doesn't look good. Suwaid. To the last minute of the normal time of the first half between these two teams. It is ALTYN ASYR who have the slender lead at the moment. We still have a full second half to be played. They are pressuring their position, Al-Shabab. They are constantly attacking, especially with their long ranges and short passes. But now they can. Wonderful pass, and that has been hit. And as we were talking about, this time Kananan doesn't make any mistake. They were the team that looked like they score, and they do. The equalizer comes from Kananan, the man who scored the important penalty against Paro FC. Once again strikes right on the brink of the halftime mark. It is ALTYN ASYR 1, Al-Shabab 1.
What a time to get that equalizer. All things are leveled up out here now. This is the quality both this team has brought onto the table in this AFC Challenge League. If you can do that, I can do that. They have matched the goal scoring out here now. Kananan also joins the top scorer list along with jersey number 10, Mirat Bardiev. Both these teams have players who have scored more than once out here. But what a time to get that equalizer from that Ethiopian Kananan Maleko.
Kananan with an important goal for his team. Keeps the hopes alive. We're back to level ways at the moment. It will be Shabab who will try and go on an attack. 3 minutes of time have been added for injuries and stoppages in the first half.
There's the replay. Suede, good vision, had options on the right and left, chose Maleko to put it in. Berdiev has been beaten. Look at that celebration. Kinanan, he had the chance. 1 foot strike straight into the back of the net. Equalizes for Al-Shabab. What a time to get it, and the brink of the first half end. But seems like they're not done yet. Suede, the provider, back with the ball.
Can they make a comeback? Will play the ball forward. Al-Ghafari on the ball. Kananan, the target man, but the possession is lost. ALTYN ASYR will try to go on and counter, but they haven't been done so in this match, especially in this first half. What a time to score right on the brink of the first half. You get that equalizer goal and you have that dream. Now 1 goal for either of the team can change the complexion of the game. It is ALTYN ASYR as it stands will qualify for, but if Al-Shabab want to qualify, it's a must-win situation for them. A draw will do for ALTYN ASYR, but Al-Shabab, they have to win the game. Rasul will be making the throw-in, the man who scored the goal in the previous game.
Kenyan, the jersey number 10, the Ethiopian, has been on the score sheet twice now, capitalizing on that penalty in that first game. Didn't score in the second, but gets his second goal off the group stage out here at this moment, especially when it matters the most. Things are leveled up out here. Baba Yanov's goal has been cancelled out by Maleko. 1 for Al-Shabab, 1 for ALTYN ASYR as we are into the final moments of the stoppage time of first half.
Rasul will make the long throw-in. It will be a dipping ball. Tricky one for Al-Shabab to defend. Throw-in comes in. Not much time left in this game. Might be a last attack for ALTYN ASYR. They go on to attack. It's a long diagonal ball. Not the best of clearance. ALTYN ASYR still on the ball. Heavy shot there, but the referee says there's no time for corner kick. It is the signal of half-time by the goalkeeper. Beg your pardon, by the referee, Firdevas. And it is 1-1. That man right there on the screen, the captain, Babajanov, was the one who scored for ALTYN ASYR. And Kanyan was the man who equalized right on the brink of the first half. Everything to be played in the second half, but for now we are all done with the first half.
Equally matched game out here. 2 beautiful goals, yet more actions to be on the screen for you all to enjoy. That was the equalizing goal. Suede with the assist. Kenan Maleko with that equalizer. What a time to have it. 1-1 first half.
This was the first goal scored by captain Babajanov. Wonderful run there. Capitalized on the mistake of Majid, who didn't track his opposition. And there you go, was a famous Cristiano Ronaldo's celebration.
Look at him coming all the way from there. What a game he would have want to not forget.
And that's the story of the first half. It's ALTYN ASYR FC 1, Al-Shabab Club 1. We will take a short break. We will come back for the second half. Don't go away.
practicing solutions, creating unforgettable food experiences. Clean kitchen, from setup to service. Ready to ride? E-Track, Challenge League by JJ2. Every bean carries the soul of Bhutan. Bold, smooth, and full of harmony. Mountain cafe, more than a drink. It's a taste of home, a moment of peace.
From classics to trends, your garment hub. Pantry Central.
Known for its excellence in visa application, Smart Education is one of the top agents who can truly help you achieve success. Apply now to study in Australia, New Zealand, UK, USA, and Europe. Visit us or register in the link below and we will call you. Be smart, choose smart.
For the sign of convenience, the big mark. Take daily needs to home essentials. Everything you need is right here.
Satoshi Nage Resort, a peaceful retreat where Bhutanese tradition meets modern comfort.
Dedicated to classical Thangka paintings, Buddhist art gallery, premier destination for Thangka art.
ALTYN diapers. Happy baby, happy you. Available in every size for every stage.
We supply world-class kitchen solutions, creating unforgettable food experiences. Clean kitchen, from setup to service. Ready to ride? E-Track, Challenge League by JJ2. Every bean carries the soul of Bhutan. Bold, smooth, and full of harmony. It's a taste of home, a moment of peace.
From classics to trends, your garment hub. Pantry Central.
Known for its excellence in visa application, Smart Education is one of the top agents who can truly help you achieve success. Apply now to study in Australia, New Zealand, UK, USA, and Europe. Visit us or register in the link below and we will call you. Be smart, choose smart.
Look for the sign of convenience, the big mark. From daily needs to home essentials. Everything you need is right here.
Satoshi Nage Resort, a peaceful retreat where Bhutanese tradition meets modern comfort.
classical Thangka paintings, Buddhist art gallery, premier destination for Thangka art.
Sorry tiles. Beautiful tiles for your beautiful home. Available in a variety of Bhutanese designs.
Seat. They are 1 foot already towards the quarterfinals. But can they hold on to this? I was thinking, Numfo, just before the goal was scored, it has been Al-Shabab who are trying for the goal. They look like the team. They have come for the win.
Another chance this time. What a turnout this has been. Tininan checking his shoulder, eyeing that offside flag. Didn't come. Continue to run. Al-Shabab are in the lead. 2 goals, 2 beautiful goals. But let's talk about that latest one coming from Hatem Al-Rushati, the team captain. Both the team captains of this team are on the score sheet, scoring on this important match, important day.
That will be a throw-in for Al-Shabab. The beauty about this competition is if you go on to win it, you will be qualified for the Champions League too. It will be an automatic qualification, but for that you have to win the AFC Challenge League.
Indeed, you don't want your hopes lingering and depending on other teams' performances to get their second best position won. But you need to get on the driving seat, confident with your qualification goals. Another good pass, eyeing that run from the left-hand side, well read by the defender of Al-Shabab, who are in the lead at the moment. What a game this has turned out to be, especially with those goals coming in one after another.
Well, it looks like it's going to be a double substitution for ALTYN. ASYR might go on in an attacking mentality. Maybe a triple sub, Numfo.
It seems so. We are seeing 3 players being prepped up on the sideline. Chase number 20 has come on. Dudev, Shobed, chase number 5 and chase number 19 are making their way in as well. Hoja Nazabar, Gurbanov.
Tajib along with Myradov will also be off. It's a triple substitution for ALTYN ASYR. They don't want to slip their position. They are trying to go full throttle now. It will be interesting, my friend.
Indeed, tactical changes, fresh legs now. The energy, the intensity they will bring from the bench would be massive. Throw in for ALTYN ASYR as they are looking for desperate measures to equal things out here in their final game of the Group A AFC Challenge League. Seems like he is prepping up to get that long throw inside. Cleared off, not the best of clearances, goes out for a corner.
Well, now suddenly it's ALTYN ASYR. Remember, they got a goal from corner in the first half, all thanks to their captain Baba Janov. Now they can do it again. Will we see an equalizer in this game, or will Al-Shabab hold on to their lead? It will be a corner for now for ALTYN ASYR.
Hojovov taking that first corner off the second half for ALTYN ASYR. Can they make this count like they did earlier on? Corner set piece. Hojovov eyeing his players inside the penalty box. Rasul dropping down. Near post. Flicked behind. Couldn't find anyone at the far post. Cleverly leaves it. Throw in for Al-Shabab.
Intelligent play there. Danger is cleared at the moment. Al-Shabab players telling each other to calm down. They are on the lead.
We are reaching the hour mark of regular time, and we have seen Al-Shabab come from behind and take that lead. They're still eyeing for their third goal as ALTYN ASYR desperate to equalize Even a draw will do for them, but if they lose it, I reckon all of them will be gutted in this final match of the final match day. Beautiful walk pass down the right hand side. Two players, Hatem and Keninan inside waiting. Hatem can't get it. Keninan, Suede onside, another left foot shot, trying to curl it on the far post. Berdiev keeps that out at the moment.
End-to-end football. We just reached the hour mark in this game, and it has been Al-Shabab, the better team. And I don't think I'll be wrong to say that. They have come back from behind and they are on an attacking move. It will be Al-Malki who will be taking the corner, and I don't think it will be him. It will be the captain, the goal scorer for Al-Shabab, Hatem.
Hatem has been the scorer, his chance to become the provider now. Behind the ball, taking the first corner for his team in the second half. Hatem in swinger. Captain to captain. Babayanov heads it away, not out of danger. Still Babayanov. Anywhere will do now in that situation. Suede.
Let's have a look in the replay. This was a chance for Suede. Goalkeeper Berdiev stretched but cleared the ball. Good eyes on the ball till the very last moment.
Seemed like that was going in. If Berdiev didn't stretch that out and keep it out, still enough time on the clock to have a different outcome at the moment and to see more goals coming on. At the moment, Al-Shabab are dominating that ball possession. Well intercepted. Can't get at the end of that.
Well, Nungfo, the only thing that's running in my mind is Al-Shabab look like a team that has come for a win. ALTYN ASYR, it seems they would be happy with the draw, and that's the mentality factor when it comes into the game. If you come for a draw, you might not win it, might not even draw it. You have to come for a win. They haven't showed that hunger, ALTYN ASYR, the way Al-Shabab have played today.
Indeed, we did mention in the post-match press, head coach of Al-Shabab, Balushi, did mention that even though their team is playing for the first time as a team, but his team does have players who have played various other clubs in this championship. Keninan, the goal scorer, sets it back, taking their own time. Suede, Hatem has been the core of the team, has been seen everywhere, especially making a significant role in those transitions from the defenders to the midfields to the wingers and the attackers as well. Majid gets it back all the way to their goalkeeper Ibrahim at the back, has been beaten once today. Yassin sets it back to the centre back. Ibrahim clears it off, eyeing those attackers up in front. Hatem wins it back.
Well, Numfo, if you remember the game of Al-Shabab against Paro FC, especially when Paro were pressing in the second half, they were the team who controlled the tempo of the game. They're doing similar at the moment. They're just holding on to the ball, especially in their own half, not rushing to go forward. That's the wisest of gameplay that you can play. This is a legal waste of time. We can consider it.
Indeed, they want to save their firepower to get those counter-attacks. They don't want to do all the running and waste their energy, especially when they are in the lead. But keep the ball as much as possible, hold their ground.
Well, they know how dangerous Anaev and Myrat Berdiev can be. That's why Al-Shabab, they're playing 4 at the back even when they're on the ball going out attacking.
Indeed, their centre-backs and full-backs, all of them has been sharp enough to read those out, keep the attacks at bay. Majid, who has that potential of playing up in front and defending as well. Majid at the moment lifts it up. Can't get it to their forward. Now the clearance.
This was moments ago. Foul by Myrat Berdiev, man who destroyed Paro FC in the previous fixture. Got praise for himself. 2 goals for his name. Similar kind of goals capitalizing on the defensive lapse of Paro FC. Raja Karim didn't play that game. Might have costed for Paro FC.
Indeed, another chance this time. Captain indicating where they have to come forward as Keninan was closing from behind. Like you did mention, jersey number 10, Mirad Berdiev has been on the score sheet twice in that Paro FC game. Has been silent most of the time. In this one, seems like he has been read well by the defenders and the analytical team. As Hatem gives away the possession now, ALTYN back in attack. Gets it to the midfielder. Hojovov has enough space, enough time. Another beautiful ball! What a chance! What a ball from Hojovov! They will be gutted if the game ends in this scoreline. What a chance that was! We were just talking about how dangerous Mirad Berdiev is.
Well, it was anyone's ball. Ball completely skipped everyone. A rare sight that we see in this level of competition. And a big scare for goalkeeper Ibrahim. The ball was inches wide from the post. The game could have taken a different turn, but now it is a free kick for Al-Shabab. Kanyan has been fouled. We'll take a look at the replay in a moment and we'll see why nobody could connect to the ball. Not even the defenders. Numfo. Let's have a look at that again. Wonderful cross by Hojanov. Might have been some touch, but not convincing enough for the ball to go in. And hand on the head of number 10, Mirad Berdiev, the goal scorer in the previous fixture against Paro FC. 2-goal scorer, mind you, misses a big chance. Talk about the scoreline. If ALTYN score 1, they will be in position to qualify for the quarterfinals.
Indeed, so many things at stake at the moment. As Al-Shabab look to capitalize, seems like his body positioning indicates that he is going straight for goal. Berdiev eyes it. There's a long range effort. Too ambitious. Goes over the crossbar.
And there were two players that collided with each other. It was kind of funny. It was Majid.
Unnecessary from jersey number 71, Musab Hamid Almari gets booked, the first yellow card of the game.
Well, let's have a look. A chance for Anaev, man who scored against their opposition in the first game. That was Abdul Sattah. Right after the penalty incident, capitalize on the defender passing the ball to the goalkeeper. Anaev is that kind of player who doesn't miss those chances.
Another ball whipped inside, waiting for a foul. Nothing on that. Referee not interested at all. Al-Shabab trying to progress. Hatem given away. Suwaid has had a decent performance today in defense as well as in attack. Still 18 minutes of regular time on the clock as Al-Shabab will look into hold on to this lead to complete the AFC Challenge League campaign. A perfect 3-match win. Al-Shabab, good backheel pass brought down. That will be a foul for sure. Hojovov.
Well, it looks like it's frustration creeping on ALTYN now. It was a different story in the first half when Al-Shabab were trailing. The frustration could be seen in some level in the Al-Shabab players, but they have managed to keep their head straight. ALTYN, there will be a yellow card for the official, and it's for the coach.
Head coach also gets in the referee books for all wrong reasons on the touchline.
Well, he does look like the Argentinian midfielder, Riquelme.
Indeed, the intensity out here has found the head coach go into the referee books.
Yes, Guli.
Suwaid brought down. Dosa has come on. All the players still appealing, unhappy with that decision. Look at the player running up all the way from the centre forward area to the referee. That is Anayev.
Everything's happening here. Got around 15 minutes of game remaining here in this fixture. And as it stands, it's going to be Al-Shabab who are leading in 9 points. The goal difference, 3 goals, even. ALTYN ASYR, if they can draw this fixture, they will qualify. It's just a matter of goal for ALTYN ASYR. Can they do it? They scored the first goal in this game thanks to the captain Babajanov.
There's the head coach Hassan Rustam on the touchline. His team in a really good position as of now. But seems like anything can happen, can be anyone's game. As ALTYN ASYR look for their equalizer down the line. Another cross whipped inside, far post. The header cleared off. The ball has crossed the line. That will be another corner for ALTYN ASYR.
Everything's happening here at Changlimitang. ALTYN ASYR, can they score a goal? If you look at the points table, Numfo, it has been jumping all around. It was ALTYN ASYR who climbed at the top. It's again Al-Shabab. Can this corner from Hojubov change the complexion of the game?
They have done it in the first half. They might be able to do it again. Hojubov. Near post, headed away back to Hojubov. Second chance to get across, and Suede closes down. What a tackle. Look at that effort from him. Kai has been everywhere on the pitch today. Suede might already have a man of the match performance.
That's a mighty challenge. Time to perfection. Had it he been fraction of a second late, it would have given their opposition a free kick and a yellow card for him.
Resso with that long throw in. Another header flick back. Ibrahim taking no chances. Gets it away to safety, giving away another corner.
It's Al-Shabab who under pressure at the moment. Ibrahim had to full stretch the tall man to clear out the ball of danger. Another corner for Al-Shabab.
Hojubov yet again. Hojubov near post. His target has been a near post. Another header, back line, headed away from the goal line. What a chance. The ball hasn't been able to get and hit the back of the net. Another cross, good deflection. Well intercepted. Another throw in for ALTYN ASYR. They are pressing hard. Hojubov takes it quick. Back to Hojubov. Down the line, Hojubov sets it up. Back for Resul. Resul, a left foot cross. There was a deflection. Close down. Another throw in for ALTYN ASYR. It has been ALTYN ASYR all the time with those set pieces. Throw-ins, corners. Resul will take this one.
He's come a long way to take a long throw in. The long dipping ball, it will be difficult.
Resul, another flick. Suede is there again. Resul yet again. Prepping up to get that long throw in. Resul. Kininan heads that away at the moment. Hojubov cleverly sets it down. Hojubov trying to curl that with his left foot. Way wide.
Going for the spectacular. They have to be careful with these kind of chances. Could have crossed the ball. There were lots of Al-Shabab bodies in the box. Could have taken that. But he tried to go on his own. And another chance wasted. And Al-Shabab will take all the time in the world to get the game running.
Indeed, and kill as much time as they can. They are in the driving seat. Al-Shabab came from behind, got the lead back, but still enough time to have another outcome. Hatem, Suede, clever footwork. Hatem still keeps it in play. Pavianov intercepts, but given away yet again. Kininan waits there. The flag goes up.
Okay, Nan, he has to be careful. He's been caught offside too many times on various occasions. You need to maintain your line. Could have created some beautiful chances. That will be a substitution for ALTYN ASYR. It will be the number 13, Salah, who will come in. That will be all over for Mushab. There you go. Substitution for Al-Shabab.
Salaki makes his way into this game. Tactical change this may be, but they are in the lead. They need to get in defenders up and defending for the team as the time runs out and as the team is looking to end this game with that 2-1 lead. ALTYN ASYR, not everything is done from their side, still looking desperate to find that equalizer, because even a draw means they are going forward.
Well, Al-Shabab, they've taken out a midfielder and they've placed in a defender, so there will be an extra body back in the defense for Al-Shabab, and that will be a foul, a desperate pull there by the opposition. It was Durdiev, the substitute player.
Salake, I reckon most of the Bhutanese are aware of that name, Mohamed Salah, the Liverpool winger. But out here we have Salake playing for Al-Shabab at the moment.
Salah Khamish Al-Dohani, his full name. Let's have a look at the foul. He's pulling his arm at the first. Playing pretty deep at the moment. Al-Shabab is starting from the deep. That might be a foul, offside, and rightfully given.
Indeed, Arnaev has been seen making those constant runs, looking to break that centre-backs. Backline haven't been able to do so at the moment. Still 10 minutes to create his magic and find that equalizer for ALTYN ASYR.
This time easily taken by the goalkeeper, Berdiev. The time is running out for ALTYN ASYR. Only a goal will do. It's not important to win the game. If they equalize under 9 minutes, it's all for the taking. Apart from the goal by the captain in the first half, Baba Janov, they haven't been able to capitalize well.
They have had chances, but that final execution has been still missing. Nothing on that. Suwaid now leading that attack yet again. A counter-attack moment. This could turn out into Kininan trying to set it up back for Suwaid. Babayanov read that well. Hojubov sets it down the line for Resul. Beautiful turn down there. Hojubov. Foul for ALTYN ASYR from a really promising position, it seems.
Well, this is a chance for ALTYN ASYR. That's how he hurt himself. Durdiev was the player. Hojubov, the man who has been deployed for set pieces, will take this free kick. The 83rd minute of the game. Can they turn the table around? Can they go top with a goal here?
This could be the point of difference if they can capitalize on it. Hojubov straight to Abraham.
Try to curl that ball straight into the hands of a keeper. Not the best of free kicks we've seen in this competition.
Another pass down the line. Suwaid waiting inside. Given away. Still. Hatem. He has scored once. Suwaid. Kininan goes wide.
Kininan, how many chances do you need? Well, he had scored a goal in the first half, but has too many chances gone to waste. Too many offsides for Kininan.
Back in attack now. Kininan onside. Hatem, good wall pass. Kininan still. Hatem. Hatem did spot Suwaid's run. Couldn't get it to him. Kininan on the rebound. Another chance. Clever work. The referee has to pause the game. Seems like there has been an injury.
Gurvanov tried to control that ball. It bounced on his shoulders. This was the chance for Kandinan, the goal scorer for Al-Shabab in the first half. Long ranger gone to waste for Al-Shabab. They have been using the long range tactics from the very first minute of the game. Vice seems to be coming in for ALTYN ASYR now, and the player that will go out is Anaev, who looked injured in this game.
Haven't seen much from Anaev today, but what a player, what potential he has was depicted in that earlier games. Not the best of touches, giving away that throw-in for ALTYN ASYR.
Well, we're into the 85th minute. The pressure is building on both the teams, and ALTYN ASYR especially. They are a goal down.
Yassin sets it up for Hatem. It's on the right hand side this time. There's Vase, who came off the bench. The attack is still happening. Another chance, side netting.
What a chance for Al-Shabab. If they find a goal here, it will be the final nail in the coffin. They will seal the deal and seal a place in the quarterfinals of the AFC Challenge League. But it's still 5 minutes of normal time to be played here. It's anybody's game. A goal for ALTYN ASYR now will cement their position in the quarterfinal. Mind you, it was a win or draw that was required for ALTYN ASYR, and so they break. They try to take the ball forward now.
ALTYN ASYR desperate to find that equalizer. Would mean a lot for them. Can't keep it in play. Goal kick for Al-Shabab.
There will be another substitution for Al-Shabab. It will be Al-Riyami, the player who came on as a sub, who will be going out, and that was the chance for Salah. Well, came close only for the goalkeeper to deny that. Al-Bahari is the man who has come on in place of Al-Riyami. Pretty interesting. Al-Riyami came on as a sub. Doesn't look good. He is clinching his hamstring, and the referee, without any thoughts, he's calling for the stretcher to arrive in the ground.
That is all we will see from him today. But what a player, what a performance he has had. The medical team arriving with the stretcher. Unfortunately, it seems as Al-Bari still waits for that confirmation to come on the pitch, as Al-Riyami is about to make his way out of the pitch.
Al-Bahari all ready to come in. Moments away from the full time. There will be some minutes added on. It looks like there will be something around 6-7 minutes that the referees might add up for the injuries and stoppages that has happened in the game.
Looking at how the players are down there blowing out all those hot air, seems like the game is going intense, and the climatic conditions are playing a huge role out here. Everyone's drenched fully. The temperature has dropped down. Players are still giving in everything they've got for the glory of their club and country.
Currently it's 14 degrees Celsius in the stadium at the moment. They are appealing for a foul, and it will be a yellow card for the number 27, and it is Vice.
Number 27, straight from the bench into the referee books. He gets the booking, and Muhadov is about to make his way into the game, into the pitch, in place of jersey number 10, Mirad Berdiev.
Well, it's game over for Mirad Berdiev, the goal scorer against Paro FC. The 2 goals on his name, and there is Hatem peeling for an elbow on his teammate. Let's have a look in the replay. This was the incident. Went straight crashing to the opposition, hence the yellow card. Didn't go for the ball, went for the man, and that looked intentional. And the captain is not happy.
Indeed, I believe he wasn't even looking at the ball. He was running straight to the man, as Majid is still receiving treatment on the pitch. He will have to leave the ground. But that challenge looked a bit nasty from Vase, who came off the bench and got straight into the referee books for all wrong reasons, getting a booking out here.
And with the substitution of Muhadov, it has been their 5th substitution. Used all the substitution quota. ALTYN ASYR going to the last minute, in the 90th minute of this game. Al-Shabab with that lead. All thanks to their captain Hatim, who scored in the second half.
Suwaid with that challenge here again. ALTYN ASYR. There's the fresh face, Muhadov, who came off the bench in place of Mirad Berdiev. Can he be the point of difference out here? Fresh energy, fresh legs. Time is running out. Regular time is over. In a while we will see there have been 5 minutes of additional time.
Well, 5 minutes for ALTYN ASYR to change their luck. 5 minutes for Al-Shabab to hold on. Can they go through? They are in the lead, Al-Shabab. ALTYN ASYR, will they see it slip away? Only time will tell.
Look how clever Suwaid is. He knows that they are planning, plotting something out there. His eyes fixed on the ball and the man. Ojuvov lifts it over. Several white shirts found a header from their captain Babajanov, but there wasn't anyone out there. Suwaid.
Al-Shabab, they've had 3 players substituted.
It's on the right hand side. Hojuvov sets it back. Another long range pass. Lifted over. Read well. Keninan. Can be a counter-attack moment. Look at those players tracking back. Suwaid, Hojuvov. Keninan gets away. Still Keninan. Still Keninan sets it back. Who would it be? Hatem yet again. But the architect, Keninan the Ethiopian, sets it up for Hatem. This might just seal the deal. This might be the final nail to the coffin. Everything would be done and dusted with that goal, it seems. Hatem back again with another beautifully crafted goal. Look at that face on the touchline. Players celebrating all around.
Captain, fantastic. We've said it before, we'd say it again. Hatem, what an amazing finish that was. But all thanks to his teammate Kenan, who took the ball forward, didn't lose possession, and passed it to him. It was a wonderful cutback on the very right time. Hatem made no mistake to tap the ball in a free post. The goalkeeper was off position, and now Hatem is indicating for the time. It is Al-Shabab that now have both of their feet in the quarterfinals. That was the moment. Kenan, huge credits to him, passing the ball to the right man. It was a clean open post. It only needed a composure, and who better than your captain. 2 goals for Hatem against ALTYN ASYR, and it seems like they will be the team that will go on to the quarterfinals of the AFC Challenge League.
Hatem Al-Rushadi. 2 goals in this crucial game out here. What a turnout this has been. ALTYN ASYR opening the lead, and Al-Shabab coming from behind, doubling their lead now, in charge, as they are eyeing in search for their 4th. Still 2 minutes of additional time remains as ALTYN ASYR, but it is not impossible. Things have happened out here. Miracles in football is not a new thing. Goals have come out in the dying seconds. It wouldn't be a surprise if we get to see that out here. Majid has also been on the score sheet in their earlier games. Al-Shabab, another game where they've managed to score 3 goals. What a turnout this is going to be.
Disappointment for ALTYN ASYR. The clock is ticking down on them. Can they get a goal? That will give them a slender hope.
Beautiful cross. Majid is there to head it away. Yassin finds Salah. Kinan, the architect of that third goal.
We're into the 5th minute of the added 5 minutes of injury time, but there will be a minute or a half to be played because of the goal and the celebration, especially in the injury time.
Foul on Hatem. ALTYN ASYR player still appealing.
Will be a yellow card for Ana Maradov. Well, journey this for Al-Shabab. Especially it reminds me of their first game against Paro. It was Paro who were constantly attacking, but they got the goal through penalty, and they were the one who came out with all 3 points. It's every game that matters, and today Al-Shabab has shown the composure, they have shown class, and they have shown the hunger to go on and win, and the scoreline at the top of your left screen says the story.
Hatem has been the core of the team everywhere. If he gets the man of the match, I wouldn't be surprised, but there has been instances where many individual players have shown what they can do out here in this continental stage. And that is the full-time whistle. All glory for Al-Shabab. Look at the players bowing down. They're rejoicing. They know what it means for the club and for the country. They are in this Continental AFC Challenge League for the very first time as a team, but like their head coach mentioned, they did have players who have played this before, but that is all in the past. What matters is in the present. Hatem, the main man, got a brace for Al-Shabab as they look into advance to the quarterfinals. 3 games, 2 wins, a perfect winning streak, and it is unfortunate for ALTYN ASYR, who could have got into the quarterfinals even with a draw out here. This is Al-Shabab advancing to the quarterfinals of the AFC Challenge League.
Well, it's all smiles for Al-Shabab. What a game for them. They were trailing by a 1-0 in the first half, but right on the brink of the first half, it was Kanyan who scored the equalizing goal, and only for the captain to step up on the occasion. Hatem, that is why you are given the armband. That is how you lead. You lead by example. All smiles for Al-Shabab. The way they played this competition, all 3 games, they have shown character, they have shown the resistance, and now they qualify for the quarterfinal. It's automatic qualifications for Al-Shabab, despite their opposition having the advantage of also drawing the game, which could have taken ALTYN ASYR to the quarterfinals. Al-Shabab, against the odd, they come out clean. They are the winners. They will go on to play the quarterfinals of the AFC Challenge League this season, and it is despair for ALTYN ASYR. It's all about Al-Shabab at the moment, the club from Oman, the club in this competition which has come from the lowest altitude. They have gone through playing in the tough conditions of 2,300 meters above sea level and under heavy rain and 14 degrees Celsius of temperature. It is Al-Shabab. Happiness, hands flying all around for Al-Shabab, and what a game we've witnessed this. The final score line is ALTYN ASYR 1, Al-Shabab 3, and they are celebrating like they have won a trophy, and why not? It is their moment. It is their time. Every player has played like a hero. They've shown the character. Look at Ibrahim, how happy he is. Gave it all, especially in that game against Paro FC. What a game this. Congratulations to Al-Shabab from Oman.
Abash, when this Challenge League began, honestly, I didn't think that Al-Shabab could go on winning all 3 games, but they looked strong. It isn't a surprise after their first match. The performance was spectacular indeed. At the end, they are victorious. They will go into the quarterfinals for the very first time for Al-Shabab, for their team. Thank you everyone for tuning in into this final match day. Yet we have another spectacular game later on. Paro FC are playing with Abdi Shatta at 6 p.m. Thank you and Kadinche Tashdale.
هذا كلام ما عندي ممر خلاص.
Hello everyone, I'm with the player of the match of today's match, Mr. Hatim, the keeper of SHABAB. A big congratulations for 2 goals and making to the next round. So how do you feel getting to the knockout?
Thank you so much. It's really amazing feelings. I'm very happy and very proud of the team. I think we played a great team, a great game. At the end, I tried to give the team 2 goals, and the most important, we qualified for the first position.
Today you scored 2 goals. Can you walk us through the key moments of the match?
I think the key moments of the match was the most important, we were controlling the game well. The team was concentration, especially at the first moment of the game. We handled the game in a very important moment. Like I told you, I tried to help the team with the 2 goals, and I think also the last assist from our striker was wonderful. The atmosphere of the game, everything from the coach, the changes. I think the substitute come and they played very well. And the most important, like I told you, to go out with the 9 points and this win to take us to the next round.
Okay, Hatim, a big congratulations once again and all the best of luck for the next round.
Thank you so much. Thank you so much.
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to the post-match press conference of the AFC Challenge League Group A here at Thimphu, Bhutan. So we are done with the 5th match of Group A between ALTYN FC and FC SHABAB. So the final score is ALTYN ASYR FC 1 and Al-Shabab Club 3. So for this race, I'm joined by the head coach of ALTYN ASYR FC, Mr. Yaskuli, and the translator. Coach, not a good result, so what's your say on today's defeat?
Ну, конечно, мы уступили, немножко не хватило свежести. Но в целом сказать, ресурсов не хватает на такой уровень, на такого турнира. Нам немножко еще времени нужно, чтобы подготовиться именно хватает ресурсов.
We couldn't be that much fresh for this one. Of course, we need a little bit time also for that one. Yeah, we lost.
Hello, coach. Final game, not the result, but even if the game ended in a draw, you could have topped the table, qualified. Nevertheless, you did started the game scoring the first goal. So after you conceded, so did you think when they scored, did you think you had to put in more forwards to get more goals in? Because even if the game ended in a draw, you would have qualified. Do you think you should have, or you could have substituted more forwards after you conceded that equalizer?
Конечно, мы планировали, я же говорю, именно не хватает замены, который может достойно заменить именно на таких уровнях.
Yeah, we already planned that thing, but in the substitution there was no that quality player, so we couldn't do that thing.
So, to sum up your AFC Challenge League campaign, do you have anything you'd like to say to your players as well as people watching it? Because you did have two great games, winning 2 games back to back. The final one couldn't be how you would have wanted it. Nevertheless, what do you think was the moment that would be like a learning experience for the players as well as the coaching staff or the team? Coach, final question. So I wouldn't be able to sleep if I don't ask this. You did get a yellow card today, coach. So what was going through your mind when that happened? If you could tell us about that incident.
Я не знаю, это надо судью спросить.
That I don't know. I have to ask. You should ask from the referee, I think.
Hello, coach. I'm with Bhutan Today News. So I have a question, and the result today it was 3-1. How would you assess your team performance, and what were the main challenges on the field?
Ощущаем, который проиграл команду.
We lost, nothing to say here. We lost the game.
Okay, so I have another question, and Safar Babajanov scored your team only goal. So how do you evaluate your attacking opportunities and overall strategies?
Everyone can score. It doesn't matter only for Zafar, so this is a game. So you mean that he should not score, the only forwards have to score?
One last question. How will the team prepare for the next match to bounce back in the AFC Challenge League? No next game? Oh. That's all? Thank you.
Okay. Fine.
Yeah, we have to wait for other match results. So it means that there will be a draw means our team also will be playing. So we have to wait to be another thing. Match results. We have 6 points.
Thank you. That's all.
Coach, one last question from my side. Maybe I will just continue his. Coach, you have a slim chances of getting through to the knockout chances if you go as a runner, best runner from Group A. So how are you going to do, and any messages to your fans and supporters?
Конечно, ход ничего не решает, но я все равно желаю обеим командам удачи и болельщикам, чтобы поболели хорошо.
I wish let them fans will be continue to supporting us. I wish best of luck at teams who are qualifying.
Coach, thank you for joining us, and I would like to wish all the best of luck. Good evening once again. Welcome back to the post-match press conference of ASYR Challenge League. Group A here at Thimphu, Bhutan. So we are done with the fifth match between ALTYN ASYR FC and Al-Shabab Club. The final score, ALTYN ASYR FC 1 and Al-Shabab Club 3. So I'm joined by the head coach of Al-Shabab Club, Mr. Hasim, and the translator, Isha. Before I go on to my questions, big congratulations for the win, going to the next stage. So coach, how satisfied are you with overall performance from your boys and the result? And can you tell us how's the dressing room mood?
الله يبارك فيك. حقيقة احنا سعيدين بالفوز هذا. الفريق كان جاهزية كاملة للمباراة هذه على أساس أنها مباراة فاصلة، مباراة مصيرية نتأهل منها من المجموعة هذه. جميع اللاعبين كانوا أبطال، الجميع جاي وكان عازم على الفوز، جاي على أساس أنه يوصل ويتصدر المجموعة. يمكن تأخرنا احنا بهدف بين الشوطين، رفعنا رتم المعنويات ورفعنا رتم على أساس أن الفريق يكون في أفضل حال داخل أرضية الملعب ويحاول أنه يعدل النتيجة. مثل ما ذكرت هذا اللاعبين جايين هنا على أساس أنهم يوصلوا لمرحلة الصدارة، وكانوا ما يرضوا غير بالصدارة، فكان هذا الهدف اللي هو موجود، وبين الشوطين قدروا يثبتوا الشيء هذا.
First of all, thank you for your congrats, and as we told before that we came here to win, and we get all the points to be qualified directly without seeing the other results. This came not in a sudden. They prepared very well for these matches, whether they're in Oman or here, and our players, they are champions. The players led the matches the way that they want, and even between the two halves in the dressing room, especially in this match when we were left back with one goal, he gave his instructions to the players to play and aggressively in order to win this match, and this is what they did. They came back and they scored 3 goals, which led us to be the first team and to be qualified directly without any other results. And also he very satisfied about the players, and the mission is done now.
Alaikum wassalam. So did I say it right this time? Okay, so congratulations. 3 games continues, 3 win streak, 9 points. So when your team conceded the first goal, so what was going through your mind? And then it was 1-1 the first half. So what was the locker room talk that changed the result? Because we saw second half, it was all Al-Shabab dominating the ball possession. Earlier on, first 15 minutes, ALTYN, they got the goal and they were dominating in ball possession. But then later on, Al-Shabab came from behind, 3 goals, 3 points, and you are straight into the quarterfinals. Like you mentioned, you don't have to depend on other results now. You're confident. And what was the locker room talk in the first half? And where was the talk at the end on the pitch? What was the first words you said? Because we could see you all dancing, cheering. Why not? Because you have gone on to the quarterfinals. If you could run us through that.
Thank you.
الله يبارك فيك. ثانك يو. ما في خلطة سرية. مثل ما ذكرت ان اللاعبين جايين للبطولة على اساس انهم يتصدروا المجموعة. يمكن احنا تأخر في اكثر من مباراة حتى الثانية احنا تأخرنا وقدرنا ان احنا نرجع للمباراة. مباراة اليوم صحيح احنا تأخرنا بهدف واستطعنا ان نرجع للمباراة. هي الروح اللي موجودة عند اللاعبين، الروح العالية والعزيمة والهدف اللي جايين من اجله على اساس ما يتنازلوا عنه انهم يكونوا متصدرين للمجموعة، وهذا اللي قدرنا نوصل.
Thank you very much for your congrats. And in regards of the between the halves and the luck, he said we gave our instructions to the players and they were ready actually to fight. They are very passionate players. The spirit that they have to come back in that match gave them this lead and control of the match as you saw. So there was nothing magic to but the spirit of the players, and also they hear whatever they are instructed by the head coach.
First of all, a big congratulations. I have 2 questions, and the first question is, what was your game plan going into this match? Since before starting the game, you might have planned so many things, how to play in the match. So, and do you think it worked perfectly?
الله يبارك فيك أول شيء. ثانك يو. احنا بالفعل نجهز الفريق بشكل جيد في كل مباراة. يمكن المباراة هذه بالنسبة لنا احنا مباراة مصيرية ولازم نتصدر فيها المجموعة. العمل كان فيها بشكل مضاعف. احنا نعرف عن الفريق المنافس يعني كل التفاصيل وكل النقاط القوة والضعف عن الفريق المنافس. اشتغلنا بشكل جيد وقدرنا ان احنا في البداية نحاول قدر الامكان انه ما يتسجل علينا، وبالتالي نقدر ان احنا نسجل عليهم ونقدر نفوز بالمباراة.
Yeah, he planned for this match especially because you know that the mission and the goal, the first goal to get the 3 points. So this is done already, and what he did actually, we prepared the team and the players very well for this match. After the analysis of the team, the opponent team, that's why the match went as he prepared and he planned for, and the plan went well, and the goal was as planned to have these 3 points and to be qualified directly.
So my next question is, were there any moments in the game where you felt that match could have turned against you, and how did the team responded?
نعم صحيح. يعني احنا يمكن الهدف اللي دخل علينا في الشوط الاول يعني بعثر الاوراق علينا احنا، بس بين الشوطين قدرنا ان ننظم صفوفنا، قدرنا ان نستحوذ على الكرة اكثر، قدرنا ان احنا نعمل بعض الجوانب الهجومية بالاضافات بالنسبة للاعبين الاطراف، وبالتالي الزيادة العددية مع المهاجم قدرنا ان احنا نوصل للمرمى.
Yeah, definitely this happened actually during the match, especially when the goal scored against us that led us to our papers was like dismissed, and we after that we did our best to like get back and give our instructions to the players, and we had our we changed our plan a bit in order to defeat this team, and we did that. We hopefully we scored 3 goals, we won that match.
Coach, how confident are you that your team is going to get deeper into this competition, and any words for your fans and supporters?
نعم أنا عندي ثقة في أن اللاعبين راح يكونوا يعني بشكل أفضل في المراحل القادمة. يمكن احنا حتى يعني البطولة هذه داخلينها وعنده كثير من الغيابات في بعض العناصر الأساسية، لكن البقية حقيقة يعني ما قصروا وسدوا النقص اللي عندنا. الفريق يمشي بطريقة جيدة، أنا أتوقع في البطولة راح يوصل لأعلى نقطة بالمجموعة اللي هي موجودة. الجماهير أتمنى أن يمكن الدعم اللي موجود والجماهير تتابعنا احنا، أتمنى أنه يكون بشكل أفضل إن شاء الله في المراحل القادمة، والجميع إن شاء الله راح يعزرنا، أنا متأكد يعني، لأن الجميع ينتظرنا احنا أن هذه البطولة تكون من نصيبنا إن شاء الله.
Yeah, I'm confident enough about my team and my players, although the problem that we have with some players that key players who has some injuries, they are not with us, but when they come back and with also the effort of the current players, we have the confidence that we are going deeper and deeper in the next stages, and I have the faith of my players. In regards of the fans, he would thank also the fans for their support, although they are from far away, and he's very confident that also they will continue supporting the team.
Coach, thank you for joining us once again. A big congratulations and all the best of luck for the next stage. Thank you.
Garment Hub, Penchu Central.
Look for the sign of convenience. The Big Mart.
From daily needs to home essentials, everything you need is right here.
Known for its excellence in visa application, Smart Education is one of the top agents who can truly help you achieve success. Apply now to study in Australia, New Zealand, UK, USA and Europe. Visit us or register in the link below and we will call you. Be smart, choose smart.
Step into Tashi Namgay Resort, a peaceful retreat where Bhutanese tradition meets modern comfort.